Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, you're going to see thrilling moments of people dodging bulls in the arena, sometimes getting quite the scare in the process. We're showing you only these heart-pounding clips where quick reactions mean everything. Stay tuned until the very end, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our adrenaline-packed videos. The psychological tension is palpable. The bull's dark eyes lock onto movement, and in that glance lies the promise of immediate danger. Yet runners channel that dread into focused agility, turning fear into fuel. This paradox is at the heart of our fascination with these events. In some regions, priests once blessed the bulls to ward off misfortune, and when a participant escapes by slipping between two posts so tight it seems impossible, the eruption of applause mingles with laughter that acknowledges both the absurdity and the triumph of the
La compagnie des forestiers à la baisse 2 € de plus au second mois.
At the edge of the action, you notice subtle spectator rituals, an exchange of nods between friends, a tightening of a shoelace, the adjusting of a camera angle. These tiny gestures acknowledge the shared risk and excitement. Historically, families would stake reserved spots along the route for generations. Today, reserved seating and media passes echo that tradition. And when the runner emerges wearing a triumphant smile after slipping through a narrow gap, it feels like watching a live-action comedy drama unfold where every close call is met with eased chuckles.
Le cocardier qui rentre en piste. Nadine et André, 2 € de plus.
Surprisingly, some runners train like athletes for months, studying bull behavior and honing their footwork on uneven terrain. This level of preparation transforms what many deem a reckless stunt into a disciplined sport. Originally, bull runs accompanied harvest feasts as tests of endurance. It's said that victorious participants forged small iron medallions to commemorate their feats. In modern edits, slow-motion replays highlight every pivot and dodge, and inevitably, someone's hurried miscalculation ends in a pratfall that the audience greets with a mix of concern and a reluctant chuckle.
Société Sud-Bois, aménagement à Bernis, 2 € de plus. Anco Jérémy, agent immobilier, 2 € de plus.
Laisse partir.
What's striking is how these events honor both human ingenuity and animal majesty. Runners respect the bull's power even as they evade it with style. That mutual acknowledgement underlies the ritual's enduring appeal. In medieval times, these spectacles were often tied to guild celebrations. Anecdotes mention colorful banners strung along the route. Now GoPro cameras invite viewers directly into the chaos. And when someone surprises everyone by sliding under a lowered beam, the sudden burst of laughter underscores how danger and comedy walk hand in
Le
hand.
738 à Salem, 2 euros de plus. Saut 6 boucherie, charcuterie, grille des écoles, 2 euros de plus. Station du bois sacré, livraison de fuel à domicile. Location de vélo, avenue Joseph Imbert à Salem, porte la première ficelle à 70 euros. Et il est porteur d'une cocarde.
Few experiences match the visceral rush of standing on the sidelines as a bull charges down a narrow lane. Spectators' faces go pale, yet many lean forward, craving the moment when the runner either escapes or gets dangerously close. Originally, these events served as rites of passage for youth. Tales tell of silver coins hammered into fences for good fortune. Modern crowds wave flags and chant encouragement. When the athlete executes a backward dive under the bull's flank, the crowd's reaction, moans of relief followed by spontaneous cheers, reminds us how risk and jubilation intertwine.
Va a sacar el negro.
Mira cómo estoy yo. No hay sitio para subir ahí.
Hay mucha gente, no subís allí.
Remarkably, even in urban settings where stone walls and storefronts narrow the course, handlers clear the way so the bull's path is uninterrupted. The claustrophobic environment amplifies every scream and every thud of hooves. This transformation of familiar streets into arenas harkens back to the past. In bygone eras, lanterns lit the way after dusk. Now, streetlights and spotlight footage fuse tradition with technology. When someone shrugs off a near miss and jogs away with a self-deprecating grin underscores how comedy softens the edges of danger.
Metida.
In many videos, the dust kicked up by pounding hooves creates an almost surreal haze, casting the scene in ethereal light and amplifying the tension. It resembles a scene from an epic film, yet it's entirely real. No special effects, just raw animal power versus human agility. These events survive in some rural communities as living heritage. A curious custom involved lighting torches around the perimeter to ward off evil spirits. When the runner, coated in dust, emerges victorious, it's like watching a gritty hero's debut, complete with triumphant cheers and a shared joke at the finish line.
¡Me cago en Dios!
¡Ay, madre! ¡Ay, madre! El caballo ya me va a hacer pollo de la cabardera. ¿Ahora qué? ¿Ahora qué? Ya no volvemos a ver. No te jodes. ¡Ay, mira! ¡Abre la puerta!
Some communities go a step further by adorning the bull with flower garlands before the run, transforming a mortal adversary into a symbolic guardian of fertility. That ritual touch adds a surreal contrast to the raw ferocity of the chase. Ancient texts describe similar ceremonies. Today, you'll find social media posts comparing these moments to synchronized dance routines. When a competitor manages to spin in place just as the bull whips past, eliciting both fear and admiration from the crowd, it becomes a shared moment of collective euphoria and comic relief.
Vaya bicho, ¿eh?
Vaya bicho bueno. ¿No lo he visto? El caballito. Que te va a tirar.
From the spectator's vantage point, the bull seems unstoppable, a force of nature barreling toward oblivion. Yet time after time, these humans defy the odds, embodying a spirit of unyielding courage. These scenes harken back to festivals where young warriors earned their standing. Interestingly, some regions placed painted stones to distract the animal. Today's safety vests and helmets only add to the contrast between tradition and modern precaution. Despite that, when a participant stumbles only to vault upright in a reflex that borders on the superhuman, the audience can't help but roar with delight.
Mira, ahora va a ser. Cuidado ahí. Cuidado. Mira, ahora va a ser. Cuidado ahí. Cuidado.
The moment a bull appears around a corner, the atmosphere shifts. Every spectator senses that the frivolous could turn tragedy in an instant. Participants often size up the animal's posture and gait, looking for micro shifts that betray its next move. This silent communication between human and beast feels almost mystical. Throughout history, certain communities hung lanterns at dusk to maintain the ritual by torchlight. Nowadays, drone footage adds cinematic flair. When a runner defies expectations with an agile somersault over a low barrier, the mix of shock and laughter from the crowd reveals how they create both danger and delight.
Centre Leclerc à Saint-Donès pour faire les courses après la course. 2 euros de plus à la cocarde. On revient, travaux routiers, assainissement à Paillargue, 2 euros de plus. Hectare, terrain à bâtir à Vendargue, 2 euros de plus. Immense Sébastien Camarade.
One fascinating detail is how communities preserved their local variations. Some tied handkerchiefs to the horns, while others painted the bulls in symbolic patterns. Each region claims its own protective charms and specific rules about how close one can come. That sense of localized tradition adds depth to what might otherwise be just a dangerous stunt. And when a participant employs an unexpected feint, like a quick hop to the side, it feels like the introduction of a new dance move, prompting both cheers and amused gasps from the crowd.
Championnat de l'embouteillage quincaillerie à Vendargue, 2 euros de plus. Et Max Rascalou, premier adjoint à la mairie de Vendargue, porte la cocarde à 80 euros. Un cousonnement de cocarde à 80 euros pour le raseteur à Mine Chicade.
Across different regions, local flavor shapes the experience. Some areas prefer bare-chested runners, while others insist on decorative vests. These sartorial choices not only influence aesthetics, but also affect how the bull perceives the challenge. This vibrant tapestry of variations ensures that no two runs are exactly alike. Some legends tell of drummers calming the bulls mid-charge. In modern times, rhythmic commentary tracks those beats. When a participant surprises everyone with a last-second acrobatic flourish, laughter and cheers blend into a moment of collective catharsis.
Palavas Ambulance se présente plus. Et Benjamin Rubio, plaquiste à 20 dargues, 2 euros de plus. Cobalt, coopérative d'approvisionnement à Lunel, 2 euros de plus. 437, il est âgé de 11 ans.
During the crescendo of a charge, the ground trembles and bystanders feel the vibrations through their shoes. A tangible reminder that we're spectators of raw natural force. Even in replays, that deep drumbeat of hooves sends a primal thrill down the spine. Early chronicles mention drum circles used to signal the start. Now, remixed electronic beats often replace those rhythms in video edits. When the runner leaps over a low stone barrier at the last possible moment, the sudden transition from dread to relief is punctuated by collective laughter, sealing
Frédéric Saouia du Club Toré Défenseur des Traditions, 2 euros de plus. Acteur d'événement, 2 euros de plus. De la part de Ludovic Bertet, 2 euros de plus. Un souvenir de Josette Bonneton, 2 euros de plus. Et les amis de Tom Charade portent la cocarde à 110 euros.
Occasionally, you glimpse a moment of near stillness. The bull pauses, nostrils quivering as if assessing its quarry, before resuming the chase with renewed vigor. That brief lull heightens the suspense, making the subsequent dash all the more thrilling. In folklore, this pause was seen as the bull's moment of respect. Now, soundtracks amplify the drama. And when the runner, seizing that split-second hesitation, explodes into a sprint through a narrow gate, the collective exhale transforms into ecstatic applause and a ripple of amused
Pizza Party,
exclamation.
pizza au feu de bois, parking salle polyvalente, 2 euros de plus. Brasserie restaurant le 119 à Seine-Bresse, chez Benjamin. Pour savoir de l'Aveyron, je sais que la direction ne répond pas des accidents pour les personnes en contre-piste. Charcuterie artisanale à 20 dargues, 2 euros de plus. Le commandant Loup Carmen de Sommière remporte le second clan à 70 euros. Pousse Planète Pépinière ouverte aux particuliers à la Cadoule, 2 euros de plus.
Few sights match the raw choreography of man-evading bull. It's as if you're watching a duel played out in slow motion, yet every millisecond counts. The risk is neither contrived nor mitigated. It's pure and immediate. These traditions survived because they tapped into a collective fascination with life and death encounters. An intriguing footnote: some early festivals required participants to wear floral crowns as a talisman.